Hello my student, we are keep learning about radicals and exponents. If you haven't watched my previous videos, watch them because now we're going to combine what we've learned. I don't think we're going to learn much more today. We are just going to review. I will show you how to do a few more challenging examples. But first, let's review. I hope you have these properties written down because we're going to use them as our reference to solve the problems. Let's look at this example. We have square root of 16, a to the 18th power divided by a to the 14th power. This looks scary. I'm not going to lie, but let's combine what we've learned. Let's deal with everything that is inside first. So I have a to the 18th over a to the 14th. What is going to happen? We're going to subtract. You have a to the 18th minus 14 is going to be 4. Okay, now look, another important rule of radicals that I haven't taught you. You can't separate whatever is within the radical. So you can take square root of 16 and you can take square root of a to the 4th. Because here it basically tells you what will be a square root of the number that is inside, and the number that is inside is 16 multiplied by a to the 4th. And you can just separate them. You can first take square root of 16 and then take square root of a to the 4th. Let's take square root of 16. What number is that? That is 4. And what is going to happen here? Here I'm going to divide. Look. Because here you remember, if there is no number, it means 2. And we can rewrite it as a fraction. And what is our final answer? That will be 4 times a squared. We've done so many steps, but listen, the reason why we've done so many steps is because I already made like 3 videos about exponents. So it's better that you're catching up and growing. Okay, what did I do first? First, I dealt with my quotient. To deal with the quotient, I subtracted the powers. Then I took square root of 16 and took square root of whatever was left, which is a to the 4th. And my final answer was 4 multiplied by a squared. What if you have square root of b to the 21st power over 100b to the 15th power? What are we going to do first? Again, I like to deal with the quotient. And how am I going to deal it? I'm just going to subtract my powers. 21 minus 15 is 6. So I have square root of b to the 6 over 100. And again, just like in the example before, we can just separate it. Take square root of top and then take square root of the bottom. What will be square root of b to the 6th power? That will be 6 divided by 2, so b to the 3rd power. And what is the square root of 100? That is 10. And let's just nicely rewrite it. So you have b cubed over 10. Looks very nice, fairly simple. I think we did it super quickly. You're combining everything that you've learned before. You knew how to divide. Now you added an extra step, taking a square root. Let's keep going. Here I have square root of 64, a to the 17th power over a to the 15th power. Let's deal whatever's inside of the radical. Let's do 17 minus 15. That will be 2. So you have square root of 64a squared. What is square root of 64? That is 8. What is square root of a squared? That is just a. Do you see? I'll just show you really quick. If you want to get rid of the radical, you just remove this and one of each. Whatever is left is your answer, 8a. Here we have square root of 1/16 multiplied by x to the 6th times x to the 4th. Let's deal with x's first. What are we going to do with them? We're going to add the powers. X is to the 10th power, and then you have 16. 16 can be broken into 4 and 4. So when you take square root of 16, you will be just left with 4. So 4 is your denominator. And x to the 10th power, square root of that, you're going to divide 10 by 2. And that is 5. X to the 5th power over 4. And we're done with this lecture. It was really just a review. Practice, like, subscribe, comment, and I'll see you in the next lecture. Bye bye.